What is happening, my fellow 𝗕𝗏𝗀? What are you all doing on this lovely, I believe this is Tuesday, Thursday afternoon? Feels like a Tuesday. Good to see you. We're going to be mixing the winner of the September Song Contest. That's going to be really simple, and that's why I kind of just decided to go ahead and squeeze it in today, even though I have other things that really are kind of pressing that need to be done. I wanted to jump on here and do this anyway because not only is the song awesome, but I think it's just going to be kind of an easier song to get done. So we should actually get this one knocked out pretty quickly. So I want to say big thanks to Jonathan Hamlet, DJ Big Red 81, Old Bell, Micah. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Yeah, I know, DJ. It feels like Tuesday, okay? When you work 12-hour days, you don't even know what day it is anymore anyway. But thank you all for being here. I do realize that, like most of these streams, it's very impromptu. I don't have a set schedule as of yet. Maybe someday whenever I can do this full time, then, you know, we'll see about that. But if this is your first time here, and most of you, it is not, but for those who will be watching this later, and maybe they're wondering what's this all about, this channel exists to simplify the complexities of the home studio and to help you make professional sounding music in a less than professional space. Now, the motto around here is that we can dream alone, we can even create alone, but together we can achieve so much more. And when we talk about being together, these are some awesome individuals who got their heads together and said, you know what, we appreciate everything that Robert's doing over there so much that we're going to support him monetarily in a monthly fashion, whether that's VIP members, YouTube membership members, or even Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much. I do need to update these lists. However, I know that there are some who have come on board and there are others who have dropped off, which is totally fine. Like, I'm not hunting down your email addresses and emailing you being like, hey, where'd you? Yeah. But anywho, thank you guys so much for being supporters of the channel and just for your generosity. It's really, really helpful. So thank you so much. Now, along those same lines, we do have a channel sponsor. We try to get this sponsorship in every single time that we stream. Sometimes we don't. But I want to give a big shout out to the Pro Mix Academy with Warren Hewart, in cahoots with Warren Hewart. A long time ago, a couple of years now, he brought me on as a Pro Mix Academy mentor, and I was not expecting it. Honestly, still kind of wonder sometimes how that all happened. It's got to be the favor of God, because I'm nobody special. So because of that, I want to, any chance that I can get to sort of give back to that community and point people his way, I want to do so. So let's give a huge shout out to the Pro Mix Academy. Today's video is sponsored in part by the Pro Mix Academy. The Pro Mix Academy offers affordable courses from mentors, world-class engineers, Grammy winners, and multi-platinum selling producers. And with the resources available on the Pro Mix Academy, you can learn how to create radio-ready mixes from the comfort of your own home studio. Most of the courses also offer multi-tracks that you can then add to your portfolio and begin to build out your business. Follow the link in the description of this video to head on over to the Pro Mix Academy today and start learning the skills that are needed to take your hobby or your business to the next level. All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's time to mix a song together. There are very few times that I choose a winner that doesn't have this many track counts, but the song in and of itself, and what's up, Mob? The song in and of itself, just the way that it's arranged and the way that it's sung, it really leaped out at me. And then the story that I got to hear, the backstory of it, really made me want to choose this song. So without further ado, let's give a nice warm welcome to, let me move over here. There we go, that's better. Let's give a nice warm welcome to 𝗧𝗵𝗲 song. And he wrote this for his two boys that he's just recently adopted. And take a listen to this. This is what we have to start with. So it's very, very low in volume level. And you can see I've already got some stuff initiated here just simply because I'm using my template. So there's, if you've ever taken the Rocket Fuel bundle course, you know that I'm a big fan of templates. So I'm going to go ahead and run this through. Let me clear my throat real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and run this through the one by T-Rex just to bring it up to proper level to actually hear things. Okay, now hopefully when his vocals come in, it won't be blowing your eardrums out. We'll see.
Playtime in the summer sun.
Okay, it sounded pretty good. So what I want to do is, obviously, I want to bring up the, it's showing it's a stereo recording of this acoustic. So I'm going to interleave that to stereo. But I want to bring up the acoustic guitar signal significantly, but without, you know, causing a bunch of problems. So the first thing I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and bypass this T-Rex 1. And I need to find something that's very transparent. So in light of transparency, I'm going to use the adaptive limiter. This is a stock plugin with Cakewalk. Or it used to be, I should say. And I'll basically use this as my volume adjustment. Sorry about that, I had that panned left.
Playtime in the summer sun. Simple times and children having fun. Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes.
Okay, so as you can see, it's very beautiful ballad style guitar work. It's definitely one of those things that okay, so Mob the Gamer is he's getting on to me again. As a Waves affiliate, I probably should be using more Waves plugins. So I'm going to go ahead and use an L2. This is by Waves. So if you want to get your hands on this, this is also very transparent. And I'm going to set the ceiling out to just like 0.3, or actually let's go to -1 dBs. Let's bring this. Very transparent. Okay. Sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat there. But what we are going to do is, let's go ahead and keep these up the middle. It looks like it's leaning a little bit heavier to the left. That's fine. With a acoustic guitar, a lot of times, even if it's recorded in stereo, it doesn't always translate well. So we have to figure out ways, especially if the track has been printed this way. If I was to fold this down to mono, yeah, I think it's fine. Now we can widen that up here in just a little bit, but first off, let's go ahead and I want to mute this lead vocal, because what I'd like to do is really work on getting this acoustic guitar sounding natural. And I'm going to do that with the use of EQ and reverb mainly. I don't have a tendency to use a lot of compression on acoustic guitar. Because this one is finger picked, I might use just a tad. So it looks like already based off of my settings that are on my template, this actually is a pretty good starting point for EQ that you cannot see because my mug is in the way. So here we go. And that's honestly where I would have started with. So, but I'm going to go ahead and do a little hunting, a little frequency hunting.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun.
Oh no. It appears that he recorded his vocals with the guitar. I could be wrong here.
Time in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun.
What is up, PAL? Good to see you. I apologize. This mic has been doing something crazy today. I'm not sure why it's doing this, but it's like making this. It's making not cool noises. Okay. So let's see if that fixed it. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, we're good there. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and, I gotta find out if this is in fact recorded with the vocals and the guitar on the same track. If he did, it's no problem. We just got to work around that, and that actually might be, you know, a better training session.
Time in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun.
Yep, that's what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's see here. And I'm going to open up 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Okay. And then I'm going to log in here and I'm going to upload as track separation. I should have had premium. Why is that? Okay. And then when I went to media recording, where is it? I think it was this one. So this will allow me to separate the vocals, hopefully. We shall see. I had to do this yesterday with another song. Young lady from the church had created a promotional video and she had background music in it that just didn't work. And I was able to extract the background music and take it out. It was pretty cool. Actually, it was very cool. All right, so it's processing the song. This might take a little bit. Probably because it's thinking there's no way I can do that. Yes, 𝗵𝗲, if this does not work. Now I'm calling him 𝗵𝗲. Thanks, guys. But if this doesn't work, I will definitely break out some waves stuff here in just about a minute. I'm going to bring this over here and just let it think because it's taking a minute. Normally it doesn't take that long. And I'll go ahead and cue that up. I think I already have it. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. All right. Yeah, I don't think it worked.
Precious
Oh, I thought I was turning up the...
And now all I need is your smile. Just
Yep, that's it.
to know.
Seems like it's actually doing it pretty seamlessly too, so that's pretty cool. Let's see here, and I want to just export the instrumental portion of this. So we will do that. Let's just for some giggles here, let's go ahead and use this 𝗧𝗵𝗲 Pro real quickly here. See how well it does.
Time in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so
That's pretty stinking close right there. I mean, that would be, I mean, I could work with that. No problem whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and clone this track. And let's fly in the new audio that I've just used 𝗧𝗵𝗲 on. And that should be right here. Okay. Hopefully I exported the right thing. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't even think I need this. And it still doesn't sound, you know, too awful bad. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, definitely playing on top of each other doesn't sound good.
Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast.
Okay. Okay, so I have a couple of different options here. This might actually turn out to be a better training session than I thought. So I have a couple different options. I have one that I'm using 𝗧𝗵𝗲 Pro, which is removing most of it, but not all of it. And then I have this one here that has, in my opinion, removed all of it, but it also has added a little bit of like digital noise. Doesn't sound bad though. I think I'm going to go ahead and I do think that the version where I'm using the 𝗧𝗵𝗲 Pro sounds better. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just roll with that. Let me open this back up. That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so 𝗧𝗵𝗲 has asked, what is the best auto-tune software to download? That's really subjective, but Melodyne, hands down, is the most transparent. But if you want to do something that is, within the free space, there's actually some free options out there. And then obviously, there's some stuff that I've covered here on the channel before. Waves has an awesome one. The new Waves Harmony has a tuning feature built into it. So I am going to have to take this. Hello.
Hey, I am behind by 2 quotes that
Playtime in the summer sun. Simple times and children having fun.
Okay, so now I'm going to be trying to hunt around to basically find frequencies that are sounding good to my ears. And it looks like I've got that down just a little too far. There we go. So usually 6,000 kilohertz and above is a great place to start on the acoustic guitar, because if you go 2,000 kilohertz, it does sound good, and around 1K usually sounds a little pretty good too. And because this isn't in a densely populated mix, we can get by with a lot different EQ moves than we would do in a mix that has been densely populated. So with that being said, if you boost 2,000 kilohertz though, this is the frequency range where the vocal resides, and then the guitar will constantly be battling with the vocal, and so that's not good. So we're going to leave that alone, but we're going to boost around 6K and move on. Now, in order to get a little bit of the body of the guitar out, I'm boosting around 250. Make that 120. That sounded better to my ears.
Playtime in the summer sun. Simple times and children having fun. Bedtime stories when the day is done.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is going to go ahead and use some reverb. Now, because I'm just have this one track, I don't even have to worry about my sends necessarily. I can just put it straight on the track itself. So that's definitely an option. And I might just go ahead and do that. Going to use some smart reverb. I love this plugin. There we go. Okay.
Precious moments all too soon will pass.
I'm going to make it a little bit darker.
Making time for memories sure to last. Oh, don't let us seem to second and now all I need is your smile.
Yeah, the infinite's definitely not working. Yeah. Hello. What the world's going on around here? Okay. Now, in order to get rid of some of these resonances here, I'm just going to go ahead and throw a little soothe 2 on here.
The audience on stage as I before, and I realize that it's so much more. The eyes that watch me today, no greater stage I could ever play. And now all I need is your smile, just
Okay.
to know all the while that you love, safe and secure. What's best for you is all I'm living for. Selfish dreams don't matter anymore. Since you stole my
Thinking some Abbey Road would sound really great on this acoustic. Okay, so I'm going to have to dial that in, but beautiful. All right, that got it right in there. And that's running it through both reverbs. I'm going to take the first one off and see how that sounds. I kind of like both of them in, honestly.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun.
Okay, so there was an individual here in the chat just a minute ago that had talked about duplicating the track and treating them differently, and that's exactly where I was headed next. So this is one of those things you can't necessarily always get by with this in, yet again, a densely populated mix. But if you're using, you know, just a single guitar and vocal, there's more that you can do with that guitar and vocal that you normally couldn't do. So we are going to go ahead and try a little bit of that, not too much, but sure that these are both in time first. There we go. So I'm not even really going that wide. I'm just going 40% left, 40% right. That's not super wide, but it's enough to add that extra little bit of width that we just gained there. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the vocal in over top of this. We're going to do a smart reverb on this bad boy.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun. Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes.
Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead and let's go back to plugin layouts, organize by type. And we're going to go ahead and put in so I'm always using the VX64 vocal strip. I'm gonna get away from that. And actually, let's go back to manufacturer. Hopefully that was muted. You didn't get to hear me clear my throat like crazy. Hopefully I'm not getting what my son has. He's been down the last few days with upper respiratory stuff. I am looking for Renaissance. There we go. 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Here we go. Oh, Mom put it in there just as soon as I found it.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun. Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleeps.
Okay, so there's still a little bit of, there's some low end stuff that's happening there that I don't like. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to half that boost that I did down earlier on both sides.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun. Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments all too soon will pass. Making time for memories sure to last. Oh, don't let a single second pass. And now all I need is your smile. Just
Nice. Okay, so it's actually coming together pretty nicely. There's something that I'm missing on the acoustic guitar, and I know exactly what it is. I'm going to go ahead. Oops. Unmuted too soon. Sorry. Hopefully I didn't just burst your eardrums with me clearing my throat. I don't think tape saturation, but tube saturation. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to give this a little bit of drive.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast.
Much better. It just added that little bit of extra something that was missing. Now on this side, I think I am gonna opt in for some tube, or rather some tape saturation. But instead of using the stock tape saturation, I'm gonna actually try to find the one here for waves. Imagine that it might be under the T's, Robert, for tape saturation. Or no, I think it's called real. One of these days I'll find this stuff. Here we go. Mono. This is not the one I thought it was, but this actually might sound cool.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so that one's actually adding like a warble effect. I don't want that. Luckily, I've got my good friend 𝗵𝗲 in here who knows every Waves plugin that's ever been created, and so he can help me during these times when I'm wondering. He says it's the J37 Kramer tape. Kramer tape. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast.
Awesome. I think that's going to give just enough
Making time
movement.
for memories sure to last. Oh, don't let a single second pass.
Yeah, that gave us just a little bit more stereo width.
And now all I need is your smile, just to know all the while that your love.
All right, let's see what this J37 is. This might be another one that I've never used. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I remember seeing this on numerous, and I do mean numerous, tutorials over the years. This is actually the one I was picturing whenever I was... Okay, let's do this.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes.
There it is. That's the sound I was looking for in my head. And by adding the tape saturation, for those of you who are wondering why is he going down this rabbit trail of trying to get tape saturation is great for smoothing out high-end frequencies that are just kind of taking over a mix. So by doing this, it tames those high-end strings, the low or the high E, the B, the D string, and kind of helps to give them a little bit more, you know, cohesiveness. So now I think it's pretty close.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun.
I'm just trying to match volume levels here.
Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes.
Okay, I heard just a little bit too much saturation there.
My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments all too soon will pass. Making time for memory sure to last.
That sounds so much better. Okay, now let's go back to work on this vocal. So I've got the 𝗲𝗏 first thing. I don't hear a lot of sibilances, so it seems like it was actually recorded pretty well. Mobby keeps reminding me, NS1, NS1. And yes, he is right, because there's a little bit of noise that's coming up in the recordings here. And I'm going to put that before
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun. Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes.
I think that should do it.
My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments all too soon will pass. Making time for memory sure to last. Oh, don't let a single second pass.
Okay, so that was just barely touching it. It didn't sound bad on the lead vocals, but I'm not worried about the these guitars too much. So you're saying I have the gate? Oh.
Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast.
Okay.
Precious moments all too soon will pass. Making time for
There we go.
To know all the while that your love safe and secure. What's best for you is all I'm living for. Selfish dreams don't matter anymore. You stole my heart, and that's for sure.
Okay, so I took the guitars out to 100% and brought them back into 70 just to see how that would sound. So yeah, good ear. You definitely picked up on it. I had them at 40. I think I'm going to bring them out just a little bit farther though. I think I'm going to bring them out to 60. I want the stereo width, but I don't want too much of it. And then I'm going to fold that down to mono just to see how it's translating.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now.
Definitely don't like what it's doing in mono, but that's where I'm going to try and bring in some 𝗵𝗲 𝗛𝗦. And I will initiate this as the last thing on the tracks. I'm going to call this group A. Okay.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done.
Okay.
Sleep safely now.
Now after enabling 𝗵𝗲 𝗛𝗦, what that did was I allowed it to analyze the tracks, and it moved it by 277 samples, which is roughly 6.3 milliseconds, and inverted the phase on one of the channels, which is going to bring these into phase like they should have been. Hopefully now when I fold this down to mono, it should sound a lot better.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments all too soon will pass.
I just realized I have the L2 stereo on a mono track. That probably could be throwing some stuff off right there. Hello, Robert. Let's get with the program, buddy. All right, let's go with L2 mono. Okay.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done.
That's so weird. Why does it keep doing that?
To know all the while that your love safe and secure. What's best for you is all I'm living for. Selfish dreams don't matter anymore. You stole my heart, and that's for sure. The audience and stage I saw it before.
Beautiful. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of melodyne here on this lead vocal. We're not going to touch it tremendously. Hello. 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 Yeah. We're not going to touch it tremendously. We're just going to kind of bump it with the old melodyne. And I need to figure out why my microphone keeps doing this. There's an update. Let's skip that version. Get out of here. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, let's just go ahead and let's just go for the glory here. I'm not going to do pitch drift because it sounded like his vibrato and everything was just fine. And I'm just going to go up to 50% and let's just see how that does.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments all too soon will pass. Making time for memory sure to last. Oh, don't let a single second pass. And now all I need is your smile, just to know all the while that your love safe and secure. What's best for you is all I'm living for. Selfish dreams don't matter anymore. You stole my heart, and that's for sure.
So he has some hello. So he has some resonances on his voice in the lower region that I think are actually worth boosting where normally I would cut. I'm going to go ahead and take a listen to those.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes.
Okay.
My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments all too soon will pass. Making time for memory sure to last. Lord, don't let a single second pass.
Okay, I'm hearing a little bit of resonances here.
And now all I need is your smile, just to know all the while that your love safe and secure. What's best for you is all I'm living for. Selfish dreams don't matter anymore. You stole my heart, and that's for sure. The audience and stage I saw before, I now realize that it's so much more. Little eyes that watch me day to day. No greater stage I could ever play. And now all I need is your smile, just to know all the while that your love safe and secure. What's best for you is all I'm living for. Selfish dreams don't matter anymore. Since you stole my heart, that's for sure. You stole my heart, that's for sure.
I like that little, that last part there. I didn't hear any weird anomalies with the Melodyne, so I'm going to go ahead and render that, which will essentially take the plugin out of the loop and save on the CPU taxation. And go ahead and trim that down so the noise isn't there. And let's go ahead and cut out this first portion up to here. And I forgot. Okay, there we go. I think I just... I think some of that separation might be coming from the width knob.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments all too soon will pass. Making time for memories sure to last. audience and stage I saw it before. I now realize that it's so much more. Little eyes that watch me day to day. No greater stage I could ever play. And now all I need is your smile, just to know all the while that your love safe and secure.
Okay.
And children have.
Okay. That's probably part of it right there.
Playtime in the summer sun. Simple times and children having fun. Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments are.
Okay, we're going to my phone is blowing up on me. This is why I don't do these this late, because everybody needs me at this time of the hour.
Playtime in the summer sun. Simple times and children having fun. Bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments all too soon will pass. Making time for memories sure to last. Oh, don't let a single second pass. And now all I need is your smile, just to know all the while that your love safe and secure. What's best for you is all I'm living for. Selfish dreams don't matter anymore. You stole my heart, and that's for sure. The audience and stage I saw it before. I now realize that it's so.
Okay, so a few things that I just did. Compressed the snot out of a secondary lead vocal, added a little altar boy. Literally, that's the name of it, little altar boy with a rich fifth. This is what it sounds like on its own.
Children having fun.
Doesn't sound the greatest, but when you mix it in with the lead vocal, just give it a little bit more clarity, a little bit more intelligibility on some of the consonants and vowels. And then on the acoustic guitars, I also took that back down to 25% left and right. It as much as I wanted them as wide as possible, it just wasn't sounding natural. And then furthermore, I put a de-esser on them at the very end of the chain, and that was just to take care of a little bit of string squeak. It wasn't to completely obliterate the string squeak, and but it did exactly what I wanted it to do. So as far as I know, Mob has brought up on a couple of occasions here about the noise that he keeps hearing on the vocals. I am hearing a little bit of that. I think a lot of it was I hadn't cut out portions of the lead vocal to begin with. I had done really no vocal cleanup at all. Was probably part of it. The other part of that is just it appears to me that he had two microphones, one on his vocals and one on his guitar, and he recorded them at the same time. And so you're going to pick up a lot of different accompanying noises from that. However, because this is an intimate setting, I really don't feel that it's detracting from the song at all. That right there, it just sounds a little too phasey to me though. I'm not liking it.
Playtime in the summer sun, simple times and children having fun, bedtime stories when the day is done. Sleep safely now till morning comes. My, how time goes by so fast. Precious moments all too soon will pass. Making time for memories sure to last. Oh, don't let a single second pass. And now all I need is your smile, just to know all the while that your love safe and secure. What's best for you is all I'm living for. Selfish dreams don't matter anymore. You stole my heart, and that's for sure. The audience and stage I saw it before.
All right, I think I'm okay with this. I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this as being 𝗧𝗵𝗲, and I'll send this off to Joshua and see what he thinks about it. I did want to do this at the beginning though. And I was wanting to play that before I did that.
Playtime in the summer sun.
Okay, so I could sit here and someone had said in the chat here, when you have less tracks, you actually fiddle around with them more. It's true. And that's exactly what I'm going to keep doing if I don't stop now. So I'm going to go ahead and send this off for first revision and see what he thinks about it. It's always a good time anyway, because then you get to actually get a subjective ear or a non-subjective ear rather, to listen to it. It's not just you who was kind of married to it at the time. And let's go ahead and leave that as it is. And we'll send this to the desktop. And we'll just call this first pass. Okay, so we come a long way, baby, from where we first started. There was a lot of stuff that we were able to accomplish. I don't feel like it's completely done, but I do feel like it's definitely come a lot farther than what it is. I'll probably come back and tweak on this a little bit later, especially after he gives us a little bit more direction as to where he would want it to go. Thank you so much, DJ. I appreciate it. It's because of you guys that I was able to get where I have today. I am looking forward to 100,000 subscribers. That's going to be a big celebration. I'm humbled to even have crossed 70 where I'm at now. I do have a goal that I hope to achieve 100,000 before the end of the year. We shall see. I know it's kind of you're probably thinking, yeah, right, Robert. And it does seem kind of unachievable at this point, just simply because of how far along in the year we are. But I'm not going to completely negate it either. I feel like it's possible. It's just got to keep pressing forward and figuring out new ways to attract people and new ways to make them stick once they're here. And one of the ways that we do that, I think, is, the community that's in this chat, as Old Bell just brought up. When people come and they feel welcomed and they got people in the chat that's, hey, we're so glad that you're here. Thank you guys so much for that. That makes a huge difference, because a lot of times I can't see everybody. And it's one of those things where I would love to be able to be involved in the chat more than I am. But we shall see. But yeah, thank you guys so much, because it's you who actually got us to this point. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Before we go, though, let's go ahead and spin the wheel of awesomeness. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't think you were going to be able to get out of here without spinning the wheel, did you? Casey Kasem bringing you the wheel. Trivia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a little bit of trivia queued up here. How many of you like the wheel? Should we keep the wheel, or should we do away with the wheel? I mean, I like the wheel, but I don't know that everyone likes the wheel. So let me know in the comment section or in the chat if you're still here. Do you like the Wheel of Awesomeness? Do you think it's worth it? Let me know. Okay, let's see here. Oh, here's a good one. Keith Moon and John Entwistle of The Who are said to have inspired the name of which other classic rock band? I'm going to post the question here in the chat. Never lose the wheel. Awesome. As long as you guys want me to keep it around, I will. I know I have a lot of fun with it. So, the question was, Keith Moon and John Entwistle of The Who are said to have inspired the name of which other classic rock band? All right. And it looks like that has officially exported, so I'll be sending that off to none other than our honorable and esteemed Joshua Helms. Good work by the way on that song, Josh. That's a great song. I loved hearing the backstory too. That was amazing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reply and type, here's your first pass, good sir. And let's go ahead and just drag and drop that file right into there. But first I need to save this project, hello, as Josh Helms first pass. Okay. Hello. Okay. Got no takers for the trivia yet. Little known facts could be a separate series all of its own. Yeah, because once I get into it, man, I start a rambling. And then you guys are like, why did we ask him to do this again? All right. Send it on its way, and there it goes. We'll ask. Now Joshua will get a chance to give his creative input on this and see what he liked and didn't like. And DJ Big Red 81, Led Zeppelin. That is correct. I think I asked that before. I don't remember asking that. Maybe I did. Okay. Well, let's try this then. For those maybe who remembered that question, I don't think I remembered it, but let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Who founded Motown Records? Next question. Give us a chance. I'm still Googling it. Who founded Motown Records? I did not know this. This is kind of cool. Okay, DJ. Really? He's got the Google up. Berry Gordy. That is correct. That's a good guess. Mark, honestly, was my first inclination. But it was not. All right. First person with the correct answer was our very own Mobby. Or no, I'm sorry. DJ. Berry Gordy, he says. Good job, DJ. We got some other individuals on here who nailed it. Gordy. Really? All right, guys. Well, it's been real and it has been fun. It always is fun. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being on here today. Let me know in the comment section of this video after you're done. What were some things that maybe you would have done differently? What were some things that maybe you've seen me do that maybe you've never seen someone else do before? And leave those in the comment section for everybody to benefit from. So if you're not familiar with the comment section, it's the thing that happens after this video. You can come back to the video and leave a comment there. I do try to make it so that the live chat is still enabled. Sometimes it gets taken away for whatever reason. Sometimes it's YouTube. Sometimes it's me. I have to go back in and edit maybe a cuss word or something out of the stream. And then that effectively takes out the entire chat. So, but 9 times out of 10, if you go back and you watch these, the chat does remain. So if you've left a comment in the chat, thank you so much for that as well. So until next time, guys, remember, we can dream alone. We can even create alone, but together we can achieve so much more. God bless each and every one of you. Love you all.